Hey guys, so it's finally done.
Finally?
What?
Myrtle Beach trip.
Oh, don't put that up now.
It's only been, what,
7 months.
7 months.
Not a long time to wait for quality content.
Okay, with no further ado,
The infamous
Myrtle Beach trip.
Guess what we did?
Went to Myrtle Beach.
Luxurious Myrtle.
Poor man's Florida.
Oh, it's luxurious, all right.
So we're gonna tell you all about our trip to Myrtle.
We met a bunch of people from our awesome community in Myrtle Beach to hang out and, just
read.
do things that dudes do. And
But what was the count? How many people came?
20-something.
Came?
No, not
'Cause
came.
we
That's
made it,
including
what,
us. 15?
We had about 15.
guys, you got to stack these numbers a little bit to make it look like we're really popular.
1,500.
1,500 people showed
we
up.
sold out an entire
Resort.
hotel.
Yeah.
We did.
An entire resort.
Yeah.
And the church ladies.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Because
There
it
was
was
a church lady group at our
there were
hotel.
church
Yeah,
Church
they were.
ladies when we first got there?
But could you imagine, honestly, if more people showed up?
It would have been too much.
It would have been.
I got to talk to everybody a little bit.
Yeah.
But if there was more people,
It would have been hard.
Yeah, it
wouldn't
would've
have had a
been
chance
tough.
to meet everybody.
Yeah.
And you know what's great is like a lot of diversity in type of people, but all just like cool as shit.
Yeah,
That
everybody-
says a lot
everyone
about our
was laid
community.
back. It was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I like
Wonderful.
that crowd. Let's start with day one.
Well, since we were talking about people and who came.
Oh, okay.
I was just want to throw out the winner for distance traveled was a couple from Washington State.
Washington State
Yeah.
flew here.
No shit.
Yeah.
Now, runner-up was the dude who drove from Omaha, Nebraska.
Drove from
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Insane. Is that about
And
1,400
the
miles?
laziest
Yeah.
was I Love My Herbs, who just lives there.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't get me
Live in
started
Myrtle
on
Beach,
him.
yeah.
Yep, and his
Loser.
wife came out.
Lazy prick.
I'd like to talk about my first few experiences when I got there.
Okay.
We check in, we go to our rooms, and then we're like, let's go check out the beach.
Yeah.
So we walk down through the pool, out the door. I see some guy drawing something in the sand with his foot.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what's this? And he's kind of like giggling and looking up at the balconies, like up above us, behind us.
Right.
So I just can't wait to get to the beach to see what he's drawing. We get there. He's written, Lenny is gay with a big penis in the sand. And he's waiting for his buddy to wake up from taking a nap to see this from the balcony. Along with the other 1,000 rooms
Yeah, that was a big
Yeah.
that are there. Not to
Like,
mention
what,
this
19
children?
floors?
Yeah, and a church lady group was checking in while we were checking in.
Nothing but church ladies.
Well, in all fairness, when we were walking, or pretty soon after, he started erasing the dick.
Yeah,
like
after
he
a
was
while.
like, the dick might be too much. Let me get rid of the
You
dick.
think?
Maybe he just didn't like the proportion.
I don't know. Yeah, but
Were there balls?
Oh yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
a well drawn
it was well
dick.
done.
And
Was
I
it, was it circumcised?
yes,
Had veins in it.
Yeah.
yeah, there were some details.
So then people all started showing up at the pool. Word got around. We started meeting people one by one. Of course, somebody has to bring several cases of beer right away.
yeah,
God.
immediately.
Yeah. No, bless their
So
hearts.
the drinking started immediately.
Yeah.
The entire weekend was a bender. It was awful.
Yeah.
but awesome.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, after that first night, I hadn't been in that much pain in a long time.
Day two hurt.
A lot of people did not pace themselves at all.
No,
Oh, no.
Like
no.
some people almost missed the second day.
Right.
Yeah, I got there a little bit late, and I got there when everybody met at that restaurant. And immediately I was handed 2 beers.
Yes, we made a little. The first place we stopped was not really a bar. It was kind of like a little hole-in-the-wall grill slash.
Bar-
They had
bar and grill.
drinks.
We
Very-
filled up the place pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And we got some beers, we got some food, we got a good base, and then we went to walk-in to go drink.
Now that was an adventure.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause we
Yes.
walked 3-4 miles, something like
The
that.
wrong
Good
way.
God.
Wait a minute. You guys walked 3
Oh, yeah, you
4
were-
miles.
Thick
You
had
know
his
Thick
car.
ain't walking.
Thick was our forward unit.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
reporting back. Never.
Reporting back, I did.
You eventually did, yes.
Once I eventually found a place.
This was one of those nights where, granted, we did stop at a bar on the way that kind of just sucked balls.
Well, we stopped.
2 places.
The first one we stopped.
Yeah.
The whole group was going in, and then I was at the back of the line, and I saw people from the front of our line coming back out. Like, up, turn around, turn around.
Yeah, was
This
it
is
right?
not
Were you
for
in the front
us.
of the line on that
I
one?
was.
Oh yeah, you know why? Because
Yeah.
when I walked in, senior citizens up to like a group were having a meeting.
Everyone looked. It was the whole.
Everyone,
Everyone
yeah.
turned their heads.
Everyone
and-
turned and said, I hope they don't come in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could see that in their eyes.
Yeah,
for
I didn't
sure.
feel comfortable being loud.
So while I was with Chris and another one of our friends, scouting the area, you guys went to another bar.
Which was also a weird place.
That was after, I swear to God, a damn 2-hour walk.
Yeah, we had a good walk.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
The
and we
second
finally
bar
found the second bar.
was like called the Draft House
Something like
or
that.
something.
Yeah.
Yep,
We were
dude.
at a point where we just wanted alcohol.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, wow, that place has big screen TVs and there's a bar. But
And
the bar
alcohol.
they didn't want us to sit at because our group was too big.
And it was a library in there.
Yep.
It was
Yeah.
like they were trying to read
And
books. It was like quiet.
Yeah.
way overlit.
Yeah.
And going to the bathroom was an adventure.
It was a maze.
Oh, my God.
Did who went to the bathroom?
I
Okay.
ended up in a preschool, I think.
I love this because we both went to the bathroom. By the time I got there, 2 people were already there, and all I said, I opened the door, they were there, and I said, "Holy shit!" It's like, right? Then we get back out.
I heard there was a child care on the way.
That's
was-
where I ended up.
That was-
I was walking around a childcare.
You
Yeah,
went
I
too
remember
far.
that.
When you hit the child care, you went too far.
Probably the weirdest thing about that is Duralius pooped in the Lego box.
Yeah.
He had to go.
And I was playing with Legos.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You treat it like a litter box.
No, that was it was fun finding the bathroom.
Whilst this was going on, I was out still scouting, and eventually we stumbled upon a place called 8th Street Tiki Bar, which actually turned out to be a pretty cool place.
It was perfect for us.
And we
Big
brought
pong.
everybody there, and it worked out.
Yeah, you were a shuttle service for a little while,
I
weren't you?
was. I started shuttling people.
It worked out, though. The
Yeah,
whole
I didn't
shuttling
mind.
thing
And,
we did
and it
was-
gave me a chance to get to know everybody a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Tiki Bar was great. One of my favorite bars we went to this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the old gentleman that you guys met, or we all met,
His name was Tom. I'm not going to say his last name
don't have to.
for a couple reasons,
But at
because
least- yeah.
privacy, and I forgot it.
And we got footage of him dancing.
it was a
right.
dance off.
He and Anthony.
got in a dance off at one point.
Yeah.
And I talked to this guy for a while, and he was a really cool dude from Ohio. Not too far from where I grew
Oh,
up.
that's why he bought us drinks.
He bought
everyone's.
he covered everybody's tab.
Yeah, that was
that is
insane.
nuts.
He waved at me and said, "Come here." And I walked over and he said, "I want to buy you and your friends a drink. Which ones are your friends?" And I said, "All of them." And he's like, "Okay."
He didn't even
I
blink.
wanna get their
Blink.
drinks.
All right. Yeah, that was awesome.
Ha. I didn't like that male bartender. He took my drink order when I got there and then just walked away and
Never came back.
never came back.
You never got your drink.
No. I had to get it from the girl.
Hey, I'll take a
Wow.
Ying Ying. That's nice.
Yeah. Good.
I bet you will.
Yeah. So we progressively got pretty damn drunk there.
Yeah, I remember ping pong being involved.
Ping pong was, a lot of fun. But I remember when I going back in, like I went to the bartender, gave my card, got 1 pint, and then I walked away from the bar. I left my card there, but I never went back because shots were being bought all fucking night.
That was a place you did that one shot, and I was at the bar when this was ordered. Someone came up and says, "I want 4 shots of the nastiest shit you have."
Right.
That
Oh,
was
I
the
see.
description
Those
of the
green,
shot.
They weren't shots.
Yeah, they were little
cups.
like little Dixie cups with like full of green shit.
It was about 6 ounces would be a good
plutonium.
guess.
What was it?
I don't know.
There were like
18?
6 liquors and some beer
No,
in there.
18 different
Oh my-
liquors
18
and a
liquors.
little bit of beer.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
I remember seeing those things come out, and I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't get one. of
I
those.
stopped remembering after that.
Yeah, you did. Stop
did.
remembering. I was
And-
on the phone out by the beach, and you walked up, and you were all laughing, saying how fucked up you were, and you don't remember that.
Anywho,
So this is where the night got ugly.
Yeah, this is where it
it's-
falls apart.
Yeah, it turned.
So-
Certain people were.
Yeah, I'm not going to say any
leaving.
names.
Nope.
But somebody got drug out early.
Someone else passed out on the bathroom floor.
really, I didn't even know about that.
I
Yep.
heard about that one. Yeah.
A certain group of people started walking back and lost one of the people.
Well, we could say we could talk about us.
Yeah, there you go.
It was Absro and I.
Yeah, I mean, there was one of us, won't say names, but we were walking with, starts walking way ahead of us, then just starts running, and then just runs off on a side street. And I'm like screaming his name, "Hey, come back!" And then we're like, "He'll be fine." Flash forward.
Really?
Flash, yeah.
And he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't fine.
No, he wasn't.
It wasn't
See,
fun.
that blows my mind that you're like, he'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I was drunk as shit.
Okay.
God, no, it was a bad decision. Like, looking back, I was like, oh, I should have gone after him.
But this
No
gentleman
man
made
left behind
a worse
except for him.
decision by running.
Of course he did.
Yes.
But yeah, he needed to be looked after at that point.
No,
I needed to be looked after
Yeah,
at that
I was
point.
looking after him too. So,
So-
I wish I had a rope because I could have tied a rope to Simon, could have tied a rope to the other guy, and I think I could have made it back fine.
That's funny because Neebs and I, on our walk, we were wrangling 3 grown-ass men.
Well, here's the thing. The bar was getting ready to close. I was done.
this is
I
a
had a
big-
few waters. I'm like, we have like a 40-minute walk back to the hotel.
And it's already
we
what?
find out how fucking far we actually.
It's a long
Good
way.
God.
Wait, has Thick already left by this point? So
Yes.
the car's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, he's always gone. He goes to bed at like 8.
He was
Yeah.
all snuggled up.
Hey, I took several people with me,
Uh-huh.
and they wanted to experience a thick wandering off, and we went somewhere, and I that's all I can say.
Okay, fair enough.
So then I'm ready to go. I've had a few waters. I'm good.
Well, also the bar was closing.
Yeah, but one of our buddies there brings 6 more beers. There's six of us left.
Yeah.
Shit.
And
Not just beers.
we start drinking those, and Dralis is like, wait a minute.
What content is this? Alcohol content. I think there were 9.2s.
He starts grinning,
Oh my God.
and yeah.
Like that's a good
Wow.
idea for a nightcap.
Yeah,
no,
no.
that's the
Walk
last
back.
thing you need to. That's
But the thing is, it didn't affect. I mean, yeah, Neebs didn't finish
I didn't drink
finished
mine because
of
I
course.
knew I was done.
Yeah, but it fucked them.
All of a sudden, I didn't know how bad he was. We're sitting there drinking, and all of a sudden, he's just staring at me.
Mute. He goes mute.
Like
and
just staring, not blinking, not saying a word, just staring. And I'm like,
he's a big
Big dude.
oh, he's huge.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't know if he just turned into mean drunk or what just happened.
You can't tell.
Right.
You can't tell.
And then Drali's like, hey buddy, how's it going? And he just kind of grins a little
Yeah.
and just starts staring at Dralius. And we're like, okay, I don't know.
Oh God.
But then the lights come on. It's like, y'all got to get out.
Yeah, get the
Bar's
fuck out.
closing.
so then
Oh,
it's,
shit.
The other guy was already, we knew he was gone.
Yeah,
Because
but-
he was telling me, we got to make a decision. Plus or minus. Plus or minus. We got to decide. Plus or minus.
The answer was clearly plus.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't understand the question.
But
At that
three
point,
things-
probably minus.
Did you say that to him? Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
what are you talking about?
Right.
I need more information to decide.
And then what did he say to that?
Is there plus or minus?
he went on that phase and then eventually got to overseas.
Yeah.
Overseas, everything he said ended up with like overseas. And then it went to 100%. 100%. 100% at a certain point.
Plus or minus.
Was this the same gentleman that woke up on the beach?
Well, hold on. We'll get to
No,
that.
no,
we're not there yet.
Oh, no, but yeah,
I'm
you
just
flash
trying,
forward.
I'm just trying to get my head who this
Gotcha.
was.
So he started wandering away from us first down the ocean path.
So I find myself in a similar situation as you guys, and I said,
I'm
we'll
going-
never see this guy again if he goes without us. So I run him down, and I catch him, and I get back to where we were, but now Duralius and all the other guys are gone.
Oh shit.
We moved forward a little bit.
So I'm calling. I'm like, where are you? I called him. They're like, we're right behind you. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm at the front door of the bar. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, we'll see you back at the hotel. I'm like, hell no, you ain't gonna see you back at the hotel. You gonna get your butt over here and help me get this guy home.
So in other words, he tried to pull an Absro and
No.
Simon,
No.
and you didn't let him.
No.
Well, listen, it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
I knew Neebs had him, and I had two with me.
We had another guy with us that could help wrangle. He was still somewhat
He was drunk.
somewhat good. So then the guy that I caught just starts falling every like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Just
And
around.
wander like his
Walking in the street.
Walking into the street, like he'd stumble into the street, into like where traffic could just like pop.
So he looked like
Yeah.
a zombie,
Yes.
like The Walking Dead.
And then the cop pulled up
Yeah.
and said, "You need to straight. What you got?"
Yeah, well, those last beers started kicking in for
Oh,
all
sure.
the others, I guess.
Everyone.
Because now half of our group is in the street.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
And then the cop pulls
And
up
then the cop sees them in the street and
and said,
says,
"You need to straighten out your friend."
if they can't walk straight, they're going to jail.
And I'm talking to the cop, and I'm okay to talk, but then
Oh,
our
boy.
friend walks up and
We
feels
gotta
the need
decide.
to 100%
Plus or minus.
overseas.
100%.
100%. And the
100%.
cop just looked at me. He's like, just kind of did that whole like,
Yeah, sorry, but I feel sorry for you, buddy.
he's like,
And he never decided, plus or minus.
I would have
No,
asked
he
him
never
that.
did.
I would have been like, "Can you take us back to our hotel?"
You
God.
think that would have been protecting and serving?
Yeah,
we told
no
him
shit.
where we were
At least
staying.
serving.
We said we're almost
yeah, no
back.
protecting.
We're staying at the Paradise, whatever the place was called, and he was like, "Oh, you're not almost back."
It was- Now,
It's
this is
a ways away, man.
this is a 40-minute walk sober.
Now, here's
Yeah.
the thing, is that a lot of times when we go places, Neebs will say, let's just go walking.
I like walking.
Yeah, that's great.
It is
but-
fun exploring.
But in this case, it was a bad idea for everybody
Well,
to just walk.
you
Led
never
to an
know.
adventure, didn't
No,
it?
I do know.
Hey, it wasn't my idea just to go walking.
It kind of looked like it.
Tell you what, to cancel out the calories from the fried food and beer, not bad. So yeah, we got him back. apparently he went and lied down in his bed.
They're on the first floor. I'm like, good.
Yeah.
First floor. He falls off the balcony tonight. He'll be fine.
Right, because he was in that state where he coulda.
But he decided it was a better idea to get out of the bed and
In his boxer shorts.
in his boxers and go, sleep on the beach.
Yeah,
like 40-degree weather.
Yep.
yeah, and his boxers.
So next morning, I wake up to text going, hey, one of the guys is
We're
missing.
missing one.
Right.
And I'm like, this is exactly what we need. We need
what
to
we
lose
need.
somebody on our first community trip. So I'm like, did you call the hospitals and the jails?
Yeah.
That's the first place to look.
Right.
Yeah, the hospital didn't have a body. That's when I got a little bit happier. I was like, all right, no body.
That's
So
good.
we're good.
Good
I
start.
wasn't happy yet. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's hope it's not in the ocean.
Right, yeah.
So the body turns up
Right.
alive.
Yeah, and
Thank
the body
God.
was in jail.
Spent the night in
Drink
drunk
tank.
jail.
In the
Yep.
drink tank, yeah.
Yep.
And it worked out. The got arrested, but the cops were really cool, and they were like, "Yeah, he got drunk. We let him sleep it off in the cell, and then they just let him go, no fine."
And
He's so
apparently he
friendly.
was apparently he was cool to the point where it's like the cop was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he just said,
Yeah, he told us the story of how he got arrested. Apparently, he was trying to jump a fence in a parking lot and failed. So apparently the cops saw that.
Yeah.
And then just went up to him, "You okay, buddy?" And he's like, "Nope, nope,
"Nope."
I'm not okay. I need to go." So yeah, he was cool. I guess they cuffed him for some reason, but he got in the car. They took him to the jail. He slept it off and then woke up the next morning and called us.
So there's night number one.
Right, yeah. Night
Right.
number one was full of confusion.
Now moving on into day 2.
Ooh.
Fortunately, the people that really wanted to drink had the wind knocked out of them the first day.
Yeah,
So
night,
day
night,
two,
night one was the worst. Easy.
yeah. Look, people got to drink a little less. I know we're.
Or no,
Well, it
you
was
can
part
drink
of
as
time.
much, but throw some waters in between.
Yeah, drink
That's
responsibly.
what I
And
like.
I learned that too, man. Because when I woke up day 2, I hurt.
I hurt really bad.
Like day
I
2
never hurt.
was the worst morning.
We rallied at brunch at a breakfast place. People straggled in randomly, kind of, and it's like, when anyone new finally got there, it was like a little clap.
Yay,
Hey,
you
survived. Yay, you made it.
And everyone was
You're
just like,
alive.
"Murr."
Now, what was the name of that place that we were at?
I don't
the
know,
first
but-
one?
West Haven?
Yeah,
Pancake
yeah, and
House.
right next to it.
Teacher's touch.
Yep.
And parents
Wow.
too.
Teachers touch and parents too. We're going to show a picture right here. Now, there's something wrong with this image, and this is why punctuation is really important.
Yeah.
Because this makes it look like teachers touch.
Well, so do parents.
and
They
parents,
do
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's an unfortunate name for a business.
unfortunate, yeah.
So it's pretty funny when we're eating breakfast there. A buddy that spent the night in jail comes in with his citation, kind of excited.
Very
and he's
proud of
like,
it.
I want everybody to sign this. So they start handing his citation out. Everybody's signing their name on it.
Yeah.
That's a
Frame
sign
that
of a
bitch.
fun
That,
weekend.
that could have been so much worse.
It
That,
could've
that
been,
really
yeah.
that worked out okay.
So we pulled through.
So then after brunch, we go back to the hotel, yeah?
A big part of this day was playing cornhole.
Cornhole.
yeah.
Yes.
It's, okay,
We needed
Titus
it.
Mexican made us these amazing looking cornhole sets.
Yep. Neebs
Oh, and
Gaming
they're
specific.
brand new. They are slippery.
Yeah, the problem is they got to be broken in.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's like they're made of Teflon with silk bags.
Yeah, on a Renex
Yeah.
board. Yeah,
You know,
with KY.
They've got to be worn down because
Yeah, we gotta
everybody
get
was
those
having
things
to
to work
change
out.
their game.
But it didn't make, it was still a lot of fun. Hanging out there and just kind of recovering and a nice sun.
Yep, hot tub.
And then,
Hot tub.
and then someone showed up with like 6 cases of beer.
Again.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, like stacked.
Yeah.
Like they just went to alcohol world.
See, this is a testament to the people in our community on how awesome they are.
So then we all shuttled and went to Broadway at the beach.
Yeah, and we thought it would be funny to mess with Thick
Aha!
and eat dinner at Margaritaville
we ended up
because he cannot
screwing
stand Jim
everybody.
Buffett.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big Jimmy Bubba. He was all about it though, wasn't
He's
he?
like, whatever, let's do
Well,
it.
yeah, because number one, I was really hungry, and number two, I had eaten there before, and I liked the food.
And 3, they make balloon hats, and yours was quite lovely.
It was.
The chick on stilts walking around making balloon hats and stuff was bubbly.
Now, Absro was especially impressed with the restaurant.
Oh God, fuck this place.
Yeah.
Fuck this place.
Yeah.
Based on what? Why?
Just everything.
Oh, I hate
everything about this place pissed me off.
It makes me mad.
Immediately. Like, well, for example, balloon hats, right? This is a place called Margaritaville.
Yeah.
This is a place built on drinking, on alcoholism.
Super fun
Why
times.
is there a lady walking around handing out fucking balloon hats?
On stilts, mind you.
This makes no goddamn sense.
Because it's a party.
It's not. It pissed me off. And then like every hour,
half hour.
or what was it? Half hour?
Yeah,
So
every
it felt like
30
every
minutes.
fucking
The
5
hurricane.
minutes.
The stupidest thing happens.
Yep.
It was
The
like it's a
stupidest
hurricane
thing.
party, and the lady on stilts handing out fucking balloon
Jim
hats for some
Cantore
reason.
comes on.
On
He's
the
like,
TV,
warning,
yep.
there's a weather alert.
Was that Jim Cantore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
notice. I was just pissed.
All right, he got paid to do that.
Yeah.
And then this giant hurricane things. I mean, granted, this is a chain, so a lot of you have probably been to a Margaritaville. This giant hurricane starts swirling in the sky.
I realize
Yeah.
it's a feat, but that's an awful looking
It's
hurricane.
such a fucking. Oh, it looks like
Yeah,
a,
it looks like an
dookie.
upside down
A weird-
turd
It
that's
looks like a
frying.
damn dude.
It looks
Yeah.
like Dookie.
And then it
Dookie.
starts
Dookie.
pissing into a giant blender on the ground.
Yeah, a giant bottle of tequila
Comes out of the
emerges
anus.
from this hurricane's dick, and then like just empties itself into a giant margarita mixer.
Now, the worst part of this stupid spectacle is it like pretty much stops the wait service.
So when the song starts, they want the whole restaurant to stop eating
Yeah.
and clap their hands.
Yeah, we're supposed to participate.
And
Like, fuck you, I
participate.
want to eat.
Yeah,
I
fuck you, I
wanna
just
eat
got
my
my
food.
steak.
trying to get drunk.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody!
Hey.
Sing my damn song again! Stop every fucking thing that you're doing!
Make sure you stop by the gift shop.
The next stop that we made was at a karaoke bar.
Yeah.
Yes?
And this place was fun.
Louis Karaoke Bar.
Yes.
The great thing about this place, giant stage, great sound. Like the best karaoke people in the fucking region, I think, go
Lot
there
of
because
really
you
good
feel like
singers.
you're a rock
Yeah.
star.
The first song that was sung was Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On," and I was playing one of the video games in the back, and I
Yeah.
swear to God, it was the radio. And then I turn around, there's this blonde on stage nailing it.
Yeah.
And it was like, holy shit.
No,
Everyone nailed their shit, including all of us.
Now, there was some that didn't.
Oh, there sure
There were
was.
a couple that didn't.
There was a couple.
But something a little weird happened midway through the evening where the screen came down and there was like an engagement
proposal.
thing. A proposal,
A
yeah.
proposal
yeah.
happened. And then all the hot chicks came from upstairs.
I think the guy that was proposing must have hidden all the friends and family
Yep,
upstairs.
they were
Yeah.
hidden up in the.
And then he
in
played
the
this
storage
video,
room.
like this memory video between the two of them.
Yeah, we were all
Weirdos.
crying. We all
Yeah.
tears.
Thank God.
I'm
my-
hoping they met there. That's a weird place to do
I,
that.
would,
That
I
had to
wouldn't
be a
propose
character.
to a girl there.
But unless you met there.
yeah, maybe so.
Like, and did a duet
it's
together.
a special place. Yeah.
So, hey, Dralis, you're Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's-
so
it's-
that was
it's-
great.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
Nailed it.
you
Stevie
did a
Wonder.
great
Good.
job.
Mhm. That was
Neebs
nice.
did a very good push it.
You did a fantastic push it and with great backup
It-
dancers.
Oh yeah, I think the showmanship was on point.
It was on point because
Yeah.
the whole fucking place flocked to the dance floor when you got your push
They
it on.
did. Well,
I think-
I made sure they did.
Yeah.
Both those songs are floating out there in the interwebs.
And then we had one of our guys go up and sing the Du Hast.
Yeah, which was an
Oh, he-
interesting choice, but
Yeah,
he did
no.
a good job.
He did a
Did
real
great
good
job.
job.
Duhas is
Oh,
a
it was
weird
great.
karaoke bar song.
Yeah, party
German
time.
metal.
Let's play some Rammstein.
Yep.
What about that guy who I only really remember the guy who did what's that blonde pop singer?
Taylor Swift. Okay, so
Yeah.
I Prevail.
Oh, yeah.
The band I Prevail did a cover of Taylor Swift's Blank Space, and this guy sang it and nailed it.
nailed
it. That's
And
pretty good.
He
I
did
mean,
a
he was
fantastic
really-
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, Dallas, I bet you're next.
Oh, it was like
You're gonna have
it
to
was one of
follow
those who
that.
like fuck. You don't want to go after these people, but that was all those people except for maybe one or
No,
two.
there was one girl that kept singing depressing country songs, and I
Yeah.
wanted to murder
Yeah.
her.
The worst song of the night by far was a poor lady who tried to sing
Adele.
"Hello" by Adele.
And
That one was
and
bad.
she was off by about a measure and a half.
It was like she got there a minute late.
yeah,
but
and just
still started at the beginning.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, she
It
was
was-
nowhere near the part of the music she needed to be on.
Not
That's
even close,
weird.
and couldn't adjust back, and you know it probably rattled her too. But that's the beauty of karaoke is when it's all said and done, you still get the claps and the love.
Yeah, no one was
Yeah.
mean to her, which
No.
was great.
So it was great there. We needed that, and then we split into kind of two parties afterward. The party that went to Denny's,
Yep.
and the party that went to the hotel to drink down where we shouldn't be drinking because that area is closed at a certain hour.
Right.
Everybody knew. I
No,
mean,
no, I did not know.
you're
he was-
a grown man though.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Do you realize I forgot though?
Hey.
Do you realize I forgot
There are
things are-
pool rules
Let
posted
me-
all
no,
over the
yeah,
place.
I knew, but I didn't care.
I had the answer. Like I knew exactly what I was going to say when we got called out.
Okay.
So we milked. We got a couple hours.
Oh, yeah.
in down
Yeah,
there. Without being touched, and we had a good old time. And when she finally showed up, what I was going to go to is like, oh, I thought that just meant in the swimming, like swimming. Like we could hang out here because it's a hangout. We didn't want to
thought
wake
you
anyone
meant
up.
You can't swim with your cooler.
Yes, right.
Not that you can't have a cooler in the pool area. You can't swim with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a dumb
Solid,
answer, but
solid
No,
story.
but it was playing stupid,
it works well,
and then
yeah.
we were like the whole. We didn't want to wake anyone up while we were hanging out.
which is true.
Yes.
Because like at first we were hanging out like in the front area where all the balcony, like right
that's
right there in
way,
the back.
Way bad
It
decision.
wasn't.
Yeah, that would have been the worst
because
like,
someone on like the 16th floor was like,
they could have heard us.
They did.
And they did.
Oh, that's why we moved in. It was like,
Well, there you
shit.
go.
I was loud, I think.
You were loud.
Of course you were loud.
Loud
Yeah.
everywhere. We were all loud.
Okay, well,
How was Denny's?
I wanted soup. They didn't have it.
Oh, what?
what
Yeah.
a bummer. Ruined the
was
whole
your biggest
weekend.
Man.
Yeah. I ended up getting like a apple pie ice cream thing.
Yeah,
That was your
that's what you
substitute?
got.
Well, I
It's
wanted
either
soup.
or apple pie
cream
sundae.
Well, I didn't want a big meal. I just wanted something in my stomach.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything else was like the all-star grizzly meat marathon
They get a
plate.
little nuts there.
They do.
So-
moving on to day 3.
Oh,
Sunday
wait.
morning. What?
I
Oh, wait,
want to
what do
go
you have?
back to the first night.
Oh, boy.
When I come home,
Hey, you missed your chance.
back up a day.
Gotcha.
We get all the drunk people home.
Right.
I go walking in my room. You would think Thick is part Arizona lizard or something. Because he was wrapped up like a cocooned caterpillar.
Right.
And the heat just on. Not like, I'll set this at 75 or 70 something.
raging.
It's just like on. All the way on. And then I'll go unconscious and everything will be fine. That's his plan.
Right. There you go.
So I walk in and it's like you just opened the oven door. My toothpaste is
Your glass is
dripping
steamed
out
up. You
like
need to wear
liquid
glasses.
because it's melted.
TV remote was also melted, I guess.
He's got a campfire on the TV just on a Yule.
So
log.
I just turned it off because I'm like, it'll take 4 days for this room to cool down.
In my defense, I was drunk. I stumbled in. I knew it was cold, and I just mashed buttons on the heater.
This one says hot. Fuck it.
See, you do that here too. You're like, is anybody cold? We're like, it's a little chilly. Oh, 99. I'll put it on 99.
and then makes
Put
it
it to 99.
Yeah, look, they have numbers on there.
I know,
You
and
can say, I would like it to be 76 degrees.
I like to put it at 75 in the office, and then everybody complains that it's too hot.
because it's a bunch of dude heat in here.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, once we all get in here, it warms up.
Get off
With
my
all of
shoulders.
our fucking hot air coming out of our mouths. So
That's right.
Sunday morning, I had to leave, so I jetted before everyone else got together. and
You
I
didn't
was-
even say goodbye.
But I kind of did the night before. I was
I know, I know.
warned people.
We went to a different pancake house in
In
the morning.
Simon's honor, went to Plantation Pancake House.
Uh-huh.
Was it better?
He loves plantations.
My eggs Benedict at the first place was shit.
I enjoyed Plantation more. Personally, I got an omelet and it was really good.
Anthony went to the wrong pancake house.
Anthony he's a loud drunk. Like I'm loud, but that
He
boy
gets louder.
He gets
He's
loud.
a loud drunk.
And he gets
Yep.
higher pitched.
Yes.
Higher pitched and louder.
Yeah, he's like party
Should,
time.
should
Like
we
when I
ask him to defend himself? He's
No,
looking
I
at
don't
us.
know.
No, let's.
We don't have time. It's
No,
already a
it's-
3-hour video.
No one cares.
I remember at first when we were at the karaoke bar and you're singing the song and Anthony's doing the humping behind you on stage while
Yeah.
you're singing.
Oh, yeah.
And
To
I'm
the
like,
left, hump to
yeah.
the right.
And who was up there with him too? I jumped up there for a second too.
Tuna was up there.
Yeah, there you go.
And then a random stranger who was really good at slow motion humping.
Who
oh,
got up
really?
there,
Just
his
got up
hump
there and
on.
started doing it.
Yeah.
I had just come back from the bath. Oh, God, the bathroom in that place. Hold on.
that's the whole
We
thing.
don't have
God.
to go there.
Yeah,
It was
no.
bad.
God, fuck that thing.
You had to wear galoshes to go in that
You wear a
bathroom.
hazmat suit.
And then the guy, I mean, you were force-fed soap and paper towels from
Yeah,
a guy
he-
in a
yeah.
bathroom that shouldn't have an attendant in it.
I hate bathroom attendants so
God.
much.
This is a dumb question. Do they have those attendants in female
There,
bathrooms
I don't
at
think
all?
there was then.
I don't think there were.
But you guys asked one of the girls, "Hey, is it bad in there too?" Because it was so disgusting.
Yes.
And then that's what I want to hear.
One of the ladies that was part of our group the next morning, I said how bad the men's room was. She goes, "Oh, the women's is worse." She said, I walked in there and there was a girl squatting, just peeing in the middle of the floor. And she's like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it.
You're in the bathroom.
That's
Jesus
an
Peeing
issue.
on the
Christ.
floor.
Man, she's a wreck.
And then another girl from the group said she stepped in puke
Yeah.
in the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
So look,
Women are nasty.
don't act like y'all are all clean, ladies.
Like, listen, I know from experience the women's room is always the dirtiest. I used to work in a place where I had to clean both the men's and women's restroom. The women's room was always the most
Really?
fucked
Yeah,
up.
when I worked
Yes.
at nightclubs, the women's was the worst.
Oh, it gets rough
Why
in
y'all
there.
so nasty?
yeah.
Dirty bitches.